This book is Big Discovery. Set your time with your mind, not with your watch, by Maryam Maleki. The Enigma of Time, a multifaceted journey. Time, it's the most constant companion we have. It marches forward relentlessly, never pausing, never looking back. It is a silent witness to our lives from the moment we are born until the moment we take our last breath. Yet it remains one of the greatest mysteries of the universe. Despite its omnipresence, we understand so little about its true nature. We experience it in a linear fashion, a straight line from past to present to future. This linear perception shapes our understanding of history, progress, and even our own personal growth. But what if this perception is just the tip of the iceberg? What if there are layers and dimensions of time that we have yet to uncover? What if time is not a rigid construct, but a multidimensional tapestry woven into the very fabric of reality? Imagine time as a vast, intricate web, with each thread representing a different moment, all interconnected in ways we can barely comprehend. Throughout history, philosophers and scientists have grappled with the nature of time. Their quest to understand it has led to some of the most profound discoveries and theories in human history. Ancient Greeks pondered its passage, contemplating its flow and its impact on human life. They built sundials and other early timekeeping devices to measure its relentless march. While modern physicists explore its potential to bend and warp, the theory of relativity introduced by Einstein revolutionized our understanding, suggesting that time is not absolute, but can be stretched and compressed by gravity and speed. We measure it with incredible precision, using atomic clocks that lose only a second every millions of years. These devices help us navigate, communicate, and synchronize our world, yet it slips through our fingers like grains of sand. No matter how advanced our technology, we cannot stop its flow or reclaim lost moments. We can't see it, touch it, or hold it back. It is an invisible force that shapes our existence, guiding us through the stages of life. Yet its influence is undeniable. It governs the rhythms of nature, the cycles of the seasons, and the aging of all living things. Our journey begins with a simple question: what is time? This question has puzzled humanity for centuries, inspiring countless theories and debates. Is it merely an illusion, as some philosophers suggest? Could it be that our perception of time is a construct of our minds, a way to make sense of the world around us? Or is it a fundamental property of the universe, as real as space itself? If so, what are the implications for our understanding of reality and our place within it? To unravel this enigma, we must venture beyond our everyday experience and consider the mind-bending possibilities that lie at the intersection of science, philosophy, and human perception. We must be willing to challenge our assumptions and explore new frontiers of knowledge. Fasten your seatbelts as we embark on an exploration of time's multidimensional nature. A journey that promises to expand our minds and deepen our understanding of the universe. A journey that will take us from the smallest particles to the farthest reaches of the cosmos. Along the way, we will encounter new ideas, challenge old beliefs, and perhaps, just perhaps, come a little closer to understanding the true nature of time. Beyond the arrow-challenging linear time perception, we often visualize time as an arrow flying in a straight line from the past to the future. This imagery is not just a poetic metaphor, but a fundamental way we structure our lives and understand our existence. This linear perception is deeply ingrained in our understanding of the world. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, our daily routines are governed by this straight-line concept of time. It dictates our memories, our plans, our very experience of reality. We plan our future based on this linear progression, and we reflect on our past as a series of sequential events. But is this linear model a true reflection of time's essence, or is it a simplification, a convenient framework for our limited human minds? Could there be more to time than this straightforward progression?
Imagine a film reel. Each frame is a distinct moment, a snapshot of time. Each frame represents a single moment in time. When played in sequence, these frames create the illusion of a continuous, flowing narrative. We experience these moments sequentially, creating the illusion of a flowing narrative. This is much like how we perceive our lives, one moment after another, but the entire reel, with all its moments, exists simultaneously. Every frame, every moment is already there, waiting to be experienced. This analogy hints at the possibility that the past, present, and future might coexist, even if we can only perceive them in a linear fashion. What if time is more like a vast landscape, where all points exist at once, but we can only traverse it in one direction? Mental time, our subjective experience of time, further challenges the linear model. Our minds do not always follow the strict rules of chronological order. Think about how time seems to fly when you're engrossed in an activity, when hours can pass in what feels like minutes, yet drags on when you're bored. Minutes can feel like hours when you're waiting for something or someone. Our emotional states, our memories, and even our cultural backgrounds influence how we perceive time's passage. Different cultures have different ways of understanding and measuring time, which can affect how individuals within those cultures experience it. If time is not a rigid, universal constant, then what is it? Is it a dimension, like space, that we move through? Or is it something even more complex and elusive? To delve deeper, we must turn to the realm of physics, where groundbreaking theories are pushing the boundaries of our understanding of time's true nature. Concepts like relativity and quantum mechanics suggest that time may be far more intricate and interconnected with the fabric of the universe than we ever imagined. Theories about black holes, wormholes, and the space-time continuum challenge our conventional views and open up possibilities of time travel, parallel universes, and alternate realities. These ideas, once the realm of science fiction, are now being seriously considered by physicists. As we continue to explore and understand the universe, our perception of time may evolve. What we once thought was a simple, linear progression may turn out to be a complex, multi-dimensional experience, intertwined with the very essence of existence itself. The journey to understand time is far from over. It is a quest that challenges our minds, expands our horizons, and invites us to look beyond the arrow into the infinite possibilities of time's true nature.
Time in the mind, mental time versus physical time. The concept of time is one of the most intriguing aspects of human experience. It governs our lives, yet it is perceived differently by each individual. Our brains are intricate timekeepers, constantly tracking the passage of time. This internal clock helps us navigate our daily routines, plan for the future, and reflect on the past. But this internal clock is not always in sync with the external world. Sometimes we find ourselves running late or feeling like time has slipped away without us noticing. Mental time, our subjective experience of duration, can differ greatly from physical time, which is the objective measurement of time as it passes. This discrepancy can lead to fascinating experiences and sometimes even confusion, as measured by clocks and calendars. These tools provide a standardized way to track time, but they don't always align with our personal sense of time passing.
Consider the concept of flow state, a heightened state of focus where time seems to melt away. Athletes, artists, and anyone deeply engaged in a task have experienced this phenomenon. In these moments, hours can feel like minutes, and the outside world fades away. And anyone deeply engaged in a task have experienced this phenomenon. This state of immersion allows for peak performance and creativity, making it a highly sought-after experience. In contrast, periods of boredom or anxiety can make time feel agonizingly slow. Waiting for an important event or sitting through a dull lecture can make minutes feel like hours. These variations in mental time reveal that our perception of time is not objective but rather a fluid construct influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Our mental state can drastically alter how we experience the passage of time. Physical time, on the other hand, is governed by the laws of physics. It is a constant, unchanging measure that provides a framework for our understanding of the universe. It's the time measured by the ticking of a clock, the steady progression of seconds, minutes, and hours that we rely on to structure our lives. The orbit of the Earth around the Sun, marking the passage of days, months, and years. This celestial clockwork is a fundamental aspect of our existence. The decay of radioactive isotopes. These processes occur at a predictable rate, providing a reliable measure of time that is independent of human perception. This time is considered to be universal, constant, and independent of our subjective experiences. It is the same for everyone, regardless of how we individually perceive it.
The interplay between mental and physical time creates a fascinating paradox. While we live in a world governed by physical time, our personal experiences are shaped by mental time. While physical time marches on relentlessly, never pausing or altering its pace, our mental time can expand, contract, and even seemingly stop altogether. Moments of deep reflection or meditation can make time feel almost non-existent. This duality highlights the complex relationship between our inner world and the external reality we inhabit. It shows how our minds can create a unique sense of time that is distinct from the physical world. Understanding this interplay is crucial as we explore more radical theories about time, such as the idea that time might be an illusion or that it could flow differently in different parts of the universe, where the line between the subjective and the objective becomes increasingly blurred. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of time, we may find that our understanding of it is far more complex than we ever imagined. The fabric of reality, multidimensional time theories. The concept of multiple dimensions is not new to physics. Einstein's theory of relativity, for instance, describes time as a fourth dimension, interwoven with the three dimensions of space to form the fabric of space-time. But what if there are even more dimensions of time beyond our current comprehension?
Some physicists, like Maryam Maleki, propose that time itself might be multidimensional. Imagine a universe where time is not a single line but a plane, with multiple directions to move through. In such a universe, our linear perception of time would be like viewing a two-dimensional shadow of a three-dimensional object. These theories challenge our fundamental understanding of causality, free will, and even the nature of reality itself. If multiple timelines exist, could we interact with them? Could there be alternate versions of ourselves living out different destinies? These questions, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, are now being seriously considered by physicists exploring the frontiers of theoretical physics.
While still speculative, these multidimensional time theories offer a tantalizing glimpse into the potential vastness and complexity of the universe, hinting at a reality far stranger and more wondrous than we ever imagined.